looking at the W2710i from BenQ. It's a 4K DLP, single chip DLP. It does it's a 0.47 inch DMD in there, so it does a quadruple pixel shift tech to give you a 4K image to the eye. Nice tech, it does work. It gives you that impression that you're looking at a high resolution image, and let's face it, a DLP native 4K chip would be several thousands. This comes in at 1600, I think it's 1700 quid actually. So for 1700 quid, what do you get? Well, this is their attempt at a low cost home theater projector, so it is designed to be used with the lights down in a dedicated room, or certainly a room that you can light control as much as possible. The usual thing with DLP technology, there is a little bit of rainbow. It uses an RGB color wheel. It's very good for the money, is what I'll say. It is. You're not going to get inky blacks like a JVC or an Epson laser or a Sony for that matter. You're not going to get that type of dynamics. You're not going to get that kind of contrast. What DLP does very well is motion, very nice motion. Blacks are, I would say, a darker grey, basically, is probably how I'd describe it. You are also going to see a lot of black crush from about 10% down. There's no shadow detail whatsoever. Sometimes in some mixed scenes, because it is low contrast as well, you do lose a lot of detail in the shadows if there's quite a bit of light within the scene as well. That's just a downside of this level of the market. Color wise, a little bit wider than Rec 709. It can't do DCI-P3. It can't get anywhere near that, but I wouldn't expect that from this level of DLP either. But in terms of motion, in terms of video processing, in terms of upscaling, it is very good. And at 1700 quid, it's a really, really nice projector. It does everything that you would expect at that price point. It's nice and bright. It works well in a dark room, and it definitely does blacks better than some of these home entertainment projectors, which is what I'm going to come on to with the 860 in a minute. It's designed for different things. This is designed for movie watching, and it does a pretty good job of it at the price point. Don't know if any of the other guys have seen one of these yet, managed to have a look at one. Jules?
No, I haven't seen one of those. I've calibrated slightly cheaper BenQs with P3 filters in, which were unusable because I think it was a 50% light loss in them. Yeah. So, so interesting. I mean, I suppose this one's going up against probably perhaps an Epson 7400.
It's slightly cheaper, a little bit cheaper than that. Yeah. But yeah, it's a cracking little machine actually for that kind of price point.